Welcome. So, I would like to discuss a very interesting observation which most of you should have already aware of, and even I also brought it up in some of my previous videos and discussions. But I just want to, thought of compiling all the examples into a single YouTube short, and that any interesting phenomena in nature, of course, interesting again is subjective. So let me not use the word interesting, but for anything meaningful to happen in nature, uh, it's usually a battle or a balance between two opposite effects or two competing effects. Now, let me be clear. What I mean by meaningful is that it is a phenomena that can be studied using science. It's not like philosophical. It repeats, and there is some pattern, or not necessarily pattern, but there is some periodicity in it. Like you can study the behavior of most living organisms, or the world around us, right? Not just living. But there are some questions. For instance, does God exist? It's not a scientific question in the first place. So I'm not talking about those questions, or those phenomena. Yeah, so for these phenomena which can be scientifically studied, I think it needs the exchange of, or it needs a competition or a balance between two competing effects. For example, most living creatures including humans, it's a balance between autonomy and interaction. We all have a degree of autonomy. All creatures, they would first want to ensure that they themselves have enough food and shelter. For humans, we want to ensure our own ego, peace of mind, individuality first. At the same time, we are all not isolated creatures. We also, we're also social creatures, and we like to, uh, I mean, if required, maybe for our own benefits in the future, we also like to collaborate with people. Even if, we do collaborate often, even if we don't like it in the mind, then also we do. So there's an example. Then music is a balance between predictability and unpredictability. Music is not totally random unpredictable noise like a mob is shouting or something, but it's not totally predictable the first time you're hearing it. So it's a balance between predictability and unpredictability that makes the music interesting, right? Many more examples. For instance, the universe, it's a balance between expansion of the universe and gravity forming, and this is why there are interesting large scale structures in the universe. And many more examples. Right, the Sierpinski triangle, it's a very beautiful pattern, but you can generate it deterministically also. But you can also generate it by playing something called the chaos game. And if you play the chaos game, you follow the same rules, and the rules themselves do not change, or there is no randomness within the rules. The rules are deterministic, but the rules are based on, you throw a die, and based on the outcome you get, can be any number between 1 and 6, then you decide their next move. So even if the rules are rules, the deterministic, there is some randomness built in the rules, because you cannot predict the outcome you get after rolling a die, right? So that is the thing. So it's a balance between order and chaos, or rules and randomness. And but the thing is that every time we do this, we get this interesting pattern called the Sierpinski triangle after sufficient number of throws of the die. So yeah, I thought I would like to discuss this, and if you have any more such examples, I'm sure you'll be able to find many. I cannot cover everything in this video. Please comment. Thank you.